Hello everyone. So this week we're working on week 9, Quiz Access, Chapter 5, problem number 6. Lopez Company reported the following current year data for its only product. The company uses a periodic inventory system, and its ending inventory consists of 510 units, 170 from each of the last 3 purchases. So in reading this, we can first see that this company is using the periodic inventory system, where they calculate everything at the end of a period. If it was perpetual inventory system, they would be calculating as they go. So it's good to know that. Also, the 510 units, 170 from each of the last 3 purchases, will be from the July 28th purchase, the October 3rd purchase, and the December 19th purchase. So what I did is took all of this information here and just kind of brought it over to Excel so I can work on that. And we can see here that the problem that they are wanting us to solve is the ending inventory and the cost of goods sold for the specific identification method, weighted average method, FIFO, which is first in, first out method, and the LIFO, which is last in, first out method. So over here on my Excel spreadsheet, I gathered all of the information. We can see here that all of the beginning inventory and the purchases came down to a total of 3,770 units. The total money was 20,737. So we'll just start with a specific identification. First off, we need to remember the 510 units are 170 each from the last 3 purchases. So I just kind of started from the beginning purchase. Each purchase I went down, and as I got down to the July 28th, I made sure that I wanted to have the 170 left over. So then I took from the 1,220 units and brought it down to 1,050. Same thing with October 3rd. Wanted to make sure I had 170 left over, so I took the 1,100 units and brought it down to 930. Last, and of course, the 19th December, the 600 units, made sure I wanted the 170 left over, and so that gave me 430 units. So the total is 3,260, and you can see that 3,770 units minus 3,260 is in fact 510, so that does give us the correct amount. And then I went over here and times the number of units times the money, like $4.80 and so forth, and that brought me to the amount of money that this company sold, and it came down to $17,898. So down here, the leftover units, this is going to help us find our ending inventory. From the 28th of July, 3rd of October, 19th of December, 170 units left over at the prospective money from that date, 530, 560, 580. The money that I mentioned before, 901, 952, 986, that came to $2,839. So the ending inventory is $2,839. Okay, and the cost of goods sold is the amount that was sold. So that would be the $17,898.00. So that is our ending inventory and our cost of goods sold for specific identification. So we can come over here and enter that here. So that's 2839, and I believe they want you to put the decimals in. Cost of goods sold, 17,898.00 for our cost of goods sold. Okay, next we're going to do the weighted average. And down here, the weighted average, it will be the total units divided by the total money in order to find the average, and that came to $5.50 and change, but I think they only need 2 places after the decimal. So that is our average cost of the products. So the cost of goods sold was the 3,260 of the number of units that we purchased, and so it's the 3,770 minus the 510 units, so 3,260, and then you're going to multiply it by the average, which is $5.50. So the ending inventory is the units left over, 510, multiply the average. So from here, the ending inventory would be $2,805.27, and the cost of goods sold is $17,931.72. And it was from multiplying by the average. Okay, next is the FIFO, first in, first out. So what you want to do here is start at the beginning inventory, go down through the purchases, but what you want to do is as you're going through, you want to get down to where you would have 510 left over. So as I go through, I do the 270 units with $4.80, 580 units at $5.75, and then on the 28th of July, I did $1,220 at $1,220 units times $5.30. And then on October 3rd, 1,100 units at $5.60, times that by $5.60. But then on the 19th of December, because I need the 510 left over, I minus that and it came to 90 units at $5.80, because that's 600 units that were there before minus the 510 left over. So that gave us a total of 3,260 units with a purchase of $17,779. Okay. So the units of 510 with the money of $5.08 gave us a total of 2,958. That is our ending inventory. So 2,958 with our cost of goods sold as $17,779.00. Okay, last we're going to do the LIFO, last in, first out. So you want to do this in reverse order. You want to start at the bottom, which was the 19th of December, and work towards the beginning balance. So the 19th of December, we give the full 600 units of $5.80. Then we move to the 3rd of October with 1,100 units at $5.60. The 28th of July, 1,220 units at $5.30. And then on the 7th of March, we do 340 units at $5.75 because we have 240 left over, making it the 510 ending inventory units that we need. And then the beginning inventory, we're going to put a 0 because we've already fulfilled the 510 units left over that we need to have. So that again gave us the total of 3,260, which we need. And then the cost of goods sold, or the total price, is $18,061.00. So to find out the ending inventory, we take the beginning inventory at 270 units with $4.80 because we didn't use any of those. Then the 7th of March, we used the 240 that were left over after we fulfilled the 510 at $5.75. And that gave us a total of 2,676. So that is our ending inventory, 2,676. With the cost of goods sold, $18,061.00. Okay, and I just realized I didn't do the rest on our sheet, but now that we have these, we can go ahead and transfer them over. So I had the specific identification and the weighted average. We had 2,805.27 with the cost of goods sold $17,931.72. Then the first in, first out, or FIFO, we have 2,958.00 with a cost of goods sold of $17,779.00. And then the last in, first out, or LIFO, we had 2,676.00. And then with a cost of goods sold of $18,061.00. Okay, so that is our ending inventory and our cost of goods sold for these 4 methods. Now next is our requirement for E, and it said which method yields the highest net income. And in doing my work earlier, I thought, okay, the highest net income, which would it be? $18,061.00. But as you can see, I did check my work once to make sure that before I did this video I had it right, and it actually said that the LIFO was wrong. So this is where I'm a little tripped up on. I'm hoping that those of you that watch the video, if I end up getting this wrong, I would hope that if you get that right, maybe you can comment of how or why you came to that conclusion. I would love some feedback there. So I do know that LIFO, or last in first out, is not what yields the highest net income. But in looking at it, I realized that the purchases went up. They went from $4.80 to $5.80. Instead of in descending order, they went to, instead of getting less money, they went to higher money. So they went up from there. And so I thought, well, it might be the specific identification method, or it could be the first in, first out, or the weighted average. So I'm going to go ahead and try the specific identification method. If it is wrong, then I will leave my last check my work, and hopefully those of you who are watching and maybe figure out a better answer there can let me know if what it is. Instead of LIFO or specific identification, it would either be weighted average or FIFO. So I'm going to go ahead and take a chance here and try the specific identification. So let's go ahead and check our work. Okay, it's saying that's wrong. So we know that it's not LIFO, and we know it's not specific identification. So it would either be weighted average or FIFO. So if anyone wants to comment after they do this, and if they find the right answer, I would love to know so that I can get this right, because that's one thing I couldn't quite figure out, because in my mind it was LIFO that made the most money, but I must be missing something there. So I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and I would love feedback. And if you have any questions, go ahead and comment. Hope you have a great day. Bye.